Ah, my voice sounds a little nasally now. I just took a nap. I took a nap, and now my voice sounds nasally. We're back to more Outer Worlds 2. So the last one, I was in the middle of the mission, and the video's already kind of long, so that's why I didn't include the entire thing in there. I sort of cut it off in the middle, kind of, but not really, because apparently I'm still kind of in the beginning of the mission, so everything I did in the last video, a lot of that I didn't really have to do, but I did anyways because I thought I did, so whatevs. So basically, I took out this whole gang for this woman, and now I'm gonna go back and talk to her and tell her that I took out the gang. She should be somewhere over here, I think.
Smart researchers patronize the scienticians.
I always find I work best when undistracted. One could say I find the cultist at Newton quite the interruption to my focus. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
Yes, I did it.
I shall allow myself a moment of relief. Moment passed. I'd hoped killing the cultists was its own reward. But you may also take this. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet directly. Can I count on you?
Yeah, sure.
One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it.
Okay.
I hope your zeal is properly placed. The Protectorate soldiers guarding the crash site are unlikely to let you close, unless something else is made to arrest their attention. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the CAF integration point. Perhaps you might do the same. Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail against your bloody demise.
Right, cool. So, basically, I did all of that cultist stuff to talk to the head here, but I guess I'm supposed to do more stuff now? Okay, that's fine. Ooh, look at this place. This already reminds me of Resident Evil, with the whole mansion layout. So, where else am I supposed to go? Okay, let's see here. Talk to Auntie's Choice or the Order into helping take Archive. I think it might be one of the faction quests here. They recovered data. Return to Paradise Island, locate the crashed satellite, and download its information onto a data cartridge. If the Patriots get in the way, deal with them. Basically, kill them. Find someone with connections to the caffeine integration point who can help you with get past the Protectorate forces on Paradise Island through non-violent means. Do I know somebody, or do I have to like literally find a stranger, befriend them, and then they'll help me out? It's like a whole other side quest within a quest. Where is that? Paradise Island. I'm guessing not here. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. That's one part of it.
You off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
Oh, literal caffeine. I was thinking about coffee, and I guess that's quite what it literally means. What are convictions? Caffeine sounds great. Can I choose one of each? Do I talk to you or somebody else?
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested?
Sure.
Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
Oh boy, that's a really good question. Well, consider the fact that I've been in coma for 10 years, so professional and personal both need to be reproved. But, let's say professional.
Expand on that for me.
Have you seen the rift in the sky? I could have prevented it. I should have. I went 10 years without promotion. I was in a state of suspended animation, but still.
Oh, well, that's certainly specific. You will soon regain your professional momentum, augmented by your recent period of rest and reassessment.
Thanks for that. I feel strangely better. Do I? Wait, you will soon regain your professional momentum. What'd you do? It's like some sort of magic on me? I don't feel any different.
Is that right? You'd be the first to admit as much. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way.
Private? What is that supposed to mean? Is that your menu? What you got? Caffeine allotments. What does that mean? Convictions. Personal, professional. What is this place? Like some sort of like half Starbucks, half therapeutic place to talk about your issues?
On a scale.
Just gonna quickly buy some ammo. There we go.
Of 1 to 100, what are you with the garden in its current state? Please try to capture your exact satisfaction
Is that a card?
to the nearest 10th integer.
I'll be taking that. Ooh, +5 max health. That's a lot. Normally it's like 1% something, and that's about it. Is that a card? Nah.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
Actually, yeah, I was curious. All this clock and dagger stuff has certainly piqued my interest.
Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Oh, that's what you say, Laplace? Whoa, slow down. What are you talking about?
The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
Why would they do that?
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
Well, yeah, I'm asking the question, why? You don't seem like you're affected.
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
Have you just tried leaving? She probably cares about the masses. If what you're saying is true, we need to tell people.
Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
Wait. Are you a spy?
Took you long enough to ask. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
Oh, okay, so you don't really care about the people, you just care about getting a paycheck out of this information. You're with Sub Rosa, aren't you?
So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
What happens if I hand over the sample?
Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that.
You're not making a very convincing case to trust you.
Well, I'm not asking you to do something an honest person would. Think of this as a business transaction, if that eases your mind.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, sure. Count me in.
All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood?
Chris, psychopath. Understood.
One more thing before you leave. Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier.
Like guns and armor?
And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise. Sounds like a win-win.
Okay, cool. What you got? Stun baton. Random stuff to craft with. 13 mag picks. Is that expensive? No, not at all. I'll take that. Recipe. Odor of the Ascendant Mega. Heals 475 health over duration. A recipe on how to craft a pharmaceutical primer. Duration. Toxicity. Why not? Take that. Bypass shunt. I'll take 5 of those. Ooh, kind of pricey. I can afford it. Now 2 keys. How much does that cost? Still pricey, but I can afford it. I got a lot of boxes that I need to open. Got a Sentry Blade covered grip. Serrated blade. Alright, I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay, so hold on. I'm confused now because part of my objective was to look for somebody to help me be able to sneak into somewhere or get past somebody. Hold on. Crash course. Right, satellite. Find someone with connection at the caffeine integration point who can help me get past the... Okay, so I came here and now all of a sudden I'm doing like a whole other side quest. All right.
Hello. Welcome to Caff Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runch, and I'll be happy to assist you today.
What's up, Ron? 100 bits. I like some caffeine.
Certainly. Here you are. Please imbibe responsibly.
Oh, I literally just bought it. Okay, I thought it was code for something. What can you tell me about your colleague, Persephone Doyle?
Oh, she's a real top-of-class type. Smart, but also patient. I struggle sometimes with my advanced courses, but Persephone's been tutoring me after work hours.
Cool. Oh, wow. I can try to talent her? Not now. She sounds like a great person.
I'm just glad she doesn't mind teaching the same lesson twice. Anyway, I'd hate to waste any more of your free study period with my idle thoughts. Anything else I can help with?
A conviction? That's all for now. Hold on. Map. Crash course. Return to Persephone. Wait, why return? Unless it's for the... Right. Okay, the water thing first. Should I be doing this? Whatever. It's all here in one location, so might as well try at least. Also, I just realized that they do not allow Inez in yet. I guess she's now allowed because I can just fast travel inside of the building or inside this little, what do we call this place? It's kind of like a more futuristic village because it's not a town or city. It's not like a small location, like the size of a village, but it's not. It doesn't look like a village, like a traditional one. It's weird.
Hey, only security personnel.
Sorry.
Access is currently restricted. Keep moving.
Oh, what about down here?
At this time, residents of the Plaza Saga have not permitted.
Found a way inside. Try to stop me. I dare you. Yoo-hoo, a boo-boo. I was just at the mall today. It was my city's mall. And I saw a, what is it called? A Posh Mart? Poshmark? I saw one of the vending machines in person, in real life for the first time. I did not know my local mall had it. So it's kind of weird seeing that. Because Labubu's have been... They've been around for a long time, but lately, for the past... I want to say 2 years, it's been like more popular in America. Wait, where'd I go? Gain entry to water reconditioning. I think I went the right way, sort of. Down that vent, but I went up instead of keep going down. Where was that? Here it is. So you go down this way. And I think there might have been like somewhere else I could have gone. Okay, now I'm confused because that was the only vent that goes down to some waterway, but there's nothing down there. Oh, there it is. Down here.
Never would have guessed the Order had all this space available, given what we saw in Matriarch's Mercy. Wonder why they're not moving.
Keycard for water reconditioning or lockpick. Can't do either. Oh, there it is. Nice. I know he's standing like right there in front of it. I just didn't expect to be the first person I checked. Okay, now this is restricted area. Gotta watch out who sees me in here. Lab eyewear. What was that? Okay, so I got the sample. All I need is the liquid tracer. Where do I get that? Oh, okay. Just gotta give it to her. So I gave Persephone the sample, and I guess she gives me something else with a tracer, or I guess the tracer might have been like another side thing that if I could do it, I could do it as an option, but I didn't have it on me.
I hope you have good news for me.
Oh, look at that. Retrieve data from a crashed satellite in Protectorate territory. Can you help?
I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thoughts when attempting to work this problem. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor, but not until after I've acquired my sample.
Gotcha.
I knew I had the right person for the job.
Damn,
You saved
15?
me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
What they get? 400 XP? What about the bits? 2,000. Odor of Ascendant Kilo. Covert Venetian Mask. Venetian. Zapper. Is that a gun? Waistcoat. 2,000. Okay, that's all that matters.
You did sharpen my pencil, so I suppose sharpening yours is only fair. I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate forces are on site to expect you. It's no guarantee, but at least they won't fire upon you on site. In exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. Before you hand it over to the Order, to be clear. Do we have an accord?
Very well, I agree to your terms.
We do work well together, don't we? Return here when you have the data. I'll be waiting.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm glad all that was taken care of. I got a little confused because then they told me to come here to talk to somebody. I talked to her, and then she gave me a side quest, so I thought, well, I kind of still had to do it in order to, you know, have her help me out. But the whole thing kind of got me a little confuzzled. So I guess next up is go to the Protectorate place. But question is, where's that? I'm assuming it's on a different planet. Oh, by the way, so in between videos, I did do a bunch of companion side quests, mostly for other companions that I don't really work with outside. Inez, actually, I did do one with her. It was a pretty long quest where on her shoulder, I didn't highlight it, so you can't really see it clearly, like, at all until, like, now. Where is she? Oh, there she is. So on her shoulder, she has another, like, animal body part on her. And I don't remember what it does, but I think it has to do with, like, crowd control or just defense in general. Like a shield of some sorts, possibly. Let's see. It says cloister. Do I have to be in cloister? Nope, there it is, Eden. Okay, where is it? I should have a fast travel there because I've already been everywhere on this planet. This is probably the only planet where I pretty much have done 99% of everything. Nearest fast travel here. Man, I really like how the loading screens has the biology of the creatures. That's really cool. Whoa, those are toes. What? Who is this? Why is there a hanging toe body? Oh, damn it. Doesn't hurt me, but it still surprises me. Oh my gosh, they are everywhere. Oh, nice, free money. So now I've done 99.1% of everything on this planet.
What fortune! Our technician manifest. Halt there. You match the description of the technician we have been vigilantly awaiting, but as they say, assumptions made are mistakes readied. Present yourself, so that I may take the measure of you.
Lie. No time if I got to work. The whole reticulum could corrupt and dismantle. Attack. Is there a problem?
Evidently so. Satellites from our magnificent Hyperion reticulum do not tumble so gracelessly down from the skies every day. Some might label me mistrustful, but I wonder at your sudden assignment to this matter. Your tardiness, too, invites questions. It raises doubt you are even who you presume to be.
Oh. Lie. Your doubt wounds me. I am loyal Protectorate subject only seeking to do my duty.
There is no mistaking the zeal and ardor in your voice. I will not apologize for my caution, though I will acknowledge I held amounts of it in overabundance. You may avail yourself of the satellite. Matriarch guide you in your work.
I salute to you too. Do I touch it? Retrieving data. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Just quickly in and out. I mean, honestly, I could have skipped the whole quest and just kill these guys. That'd still be in and out. And I guess I'm done. Just gotta go back. Where's my ship? Wait, what was that? There's an optional objective. Let Persephone make a copy of the data. Okay, a copy. So I don't give it to her directly, the entire thing. Okay, I can do that. That'll be extra XP and also her division, her, what's it called? Sub Rosa? That thing will go up too. I'm pretty sure. Man, I'm so glad for fast travel. Without it, this entire video probably would have been at least maybe 40 minutes by now. 40, 50 minutes of just having to run around everywhere.
People are gonna start to talk.
Whether we're fucking?
Aren't you reliable? I just need one moment to copy the data. There, all done. Thank you ever so much. Was there anything else you wish to discuss?
I have questions.
No need to wait for permission. Ask them.
Is there any part of you that cares about the outcome of this experiment?
My left pinky feels a little tingly. All jesting aside, no. I learned it's best not to exceed a moderate amount of caring when it comes to the actions of others. You'll only be disappointed.
Gotcha. So I was right. At first I thought she did care. But then, like, I then assumed afterwards that she didn't. Because she talked about money. Shit.
I look forward to the reclip now. How might we be of use to one another? Yes, excellent. Take that, reductionists. Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been. Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet.
I got a mantle and another key. Nice. Now, can I meet with the presiding bishop now?
Yes. You've earned not only my trust, but the Order's as well. I hope you'll continue working with us in the future. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
And I should let you know that if you ever try to cross me, I could just murder you. Simple. Take less than 5 seconds.
Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. With your aid, Auntie's choice and the Order will soon be rivals no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward.
Engender trust. That's kind of like the character's way of telling the player on exactly how this game works.
In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
What is oratory? Is that like speaking? Oral?
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
Of course, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have faith in the Order's vision for Arcadia. You're doubting my loyalty? I'm not the one who helped DeVries blow up Horizon Point. I'm not making any commitment until I know what those goals are. I will continue to help you as long as I receive something in return.
You must have suffered greatly in your life to have developed such a mercenary attitude. But I certainly will not contest an exchange of mutual aid. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Basar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
It is an honor to meet you. I already know who you are. Quite the entrance. What machine are you in? Then I'll be nice back. It is an honor to meet you.
I admit, when I sent my initial message, I did not exactly know who its recipient would be. But I trusted the plan. And lo and behold, it provided you as the solution. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
I know, I am epic. Anyone else would have done the same. You're welcome. It was a close thing, if I'm honest. I'll accept the trophy too, if you're handing them out. Should I be, what's that word, humble?
If your actions were so easily imitable, then we would not be speaking right now. Accept the credit. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. It's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that?
Do I know that? I am working with Gertie and Alden to negotiate a truce between you and Auntie. Vicar Levin has expressed the desire to resume negotiations. I think he's right. Your delegate wants the Order and Auntie's choice to make peace. I think that's a mistake. Okay, so I can just straight up say no. Don't do that. Gertie and Alden. Those are the two people at the ACS station thing, right? Vicar Levin. Who's Vicar? I'm trying to remember. A truce between you and Auntie. That's the right choice, right? The right thing to say? Be more specific?
I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise.
Right. I do not have negotiator. I feel like that might have been a really important thing to have. Should have thought about it. Also speech too. I probably should have started farming points to upgrade that as well. Damn, why didn't I think about that? Oh, I put all my points in grenades because I wanted to just be. Oh, I wanted to be powerful, but not talk smart. Ah. You and Auntie should sit down and hash things out like adults. On second thought, this was a dumb idea. The order's better off without Auntie's choice. Wow, I can just literally say the most basic thing, or just say no, don't do it.
Were it so easy, delegates would not have been required prior to now.
Oh, damn, I literally can't do anything. I can see there's nothing I can say to convince you, is there? Fuck.
Don't feel ashamed. Not even my own laureates can move me on certain matters. I will speak with Levin and tell him to cease all transmissions with the undisputed claim immediately. The Order does not require a corporation's help to win this war. But now, let us move on from this discussion. The Archive remains at the forefront of my mind, as it must be on yours, or else you would not be here.
You're right. I've acquired Rift data that I believe may be key to saving Arcadia.
Walk me through your plan, then. Once the data is processed, what then?
I'm hoping the process data gives me better insight into how to close rifts. I don't know. I'll play by ear. Better insight.
And so it may, but perhaps we are putting the solution before the problem. Until the Order has control over the Archive again, this discussion is all but moot.
I take it you already have a plan.
Charmingly put. But yes, I do. Any way I interpret the numbers, it is obvious the plan brought you here to deliver the Archive out of Protectorate subjugation and back into Order hands. But before we go further, you should be aware, by aligning yourself with us in this matter, Auntie's Choice will almost assuredly see you as a threat to their interests.
That's putting it mildly. They don't take kindly to folk reneging on a deal, even if said deal ain't been officially struck. But if this is the path you want to go down, I'll be there with you.
This trooper shows unexpected sagacity for one of her organization. The rest of Auntie's Choice will not be so amenable. Are you prepared to accept these consequences?
Well, to be honest, if my choice would either have them or the Order or nothing at all, I have to pick one side. I can't have none. Yes, I'd rather make an enemy of Auntie, but I suppose there's no... I'd rather not make an enemy, but I suppose there's no other way around it. That's pretty much how I feel.
Nobly put. But Auntie Cleo made herself an enemy of all Arcadia when she sent her forces into our colony. Do not assign yourself guilt for what we must do in response. Let us now discuss the particulars of what will be required to reclaim the Archive. Fortunately, I have given this some thought, and already have a strategy in place.
Of course.
First, we must reclaim Spireton from the enemy. Spireton once served as the Order's headquarters, due to its proximity to the Archive. Its loss was an affront, and remains so. More importantly, there is a lift located in Spireton which can deliver our troops into the Archive to assist you against the Protectorate. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the Archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the Archive by alternate means, via a bridge connected to Newton. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently blocking the bridge.
Right. Good news. I have possession of a device that temporarily closes rifts.
Ordinarily, I do not fancy surprises. But you are proving an exception to that rule. With such a device in hand, Bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date, you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length in one of our labs, provided all goes according to plan.
Yeah, why not?
There is a computronical key that you will also need to locate within the archive called the Calcaduceus. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more.
Okay. How am I supposed to reclaim Spyreton? Any other ways you can help me once I'm inside the archive beyond additional firepower?
Nothing more is writ on my chalkboard at the moment.
Requires speech. What did that do? Too bad. I expect it's going to be a real challenge down there.
Undoubtedly. All the more reason to adhere to the plan of taking Spyreton and moving Order troops into position.
How am I supposed to reclaim Spyreton?
Exemplars will accompany you in any direct assault on Spyreton. But to increase our chances of success and minimize casualties, might I recommend a more indirect approach? Take this access card. It opens a discreet side entrance on the western side of Spyreton, just past a collapsed portion of the outer wall. Once inside, it may be possible to divert power from the Protectorate's turrets via a nearby terminal. The same card should grant you access to the building housing the terminal.
Oh, nice.
May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Yeah, sure. Speak to Auntie. Yeah, all that just gone. Now I'm curious because I do have skill points on me. Hold on. But no perks. Oh, wait, hold on. Speech 5. I could have had 7. And I wonder if that would have made a much bigger difference. Okay, I'm gonna redo one of my autosaves, load back, with the 7 speech, and see how much of a difference that makes.
Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise.
Okay, different choices now. I consider you a wise leader, Bishop. Wise enough to see the potential benefits here.
Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open to new possibilities. I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order? There will be no future option to reconsider.
Well, that sounds kind of like a threat. I'm sure I want Auntie's choice and the Order to work together. For my benefit. My benefit.
Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition, if the plan wills it. A true in-person meeting between myself and Auntie could never take place due to the security risks. But perhaps a remote conference could be a viable alternative. The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve if you have greater standing within her corporation.
Oh, shoot. I'll do whatever it takes to earn the audience with her. Go talk to Ruth. Go talk to Auntie. Why am I always the one stuck to the legwork? Just what it is.
Once you have met with Auntie, instruct her to send me a communique. We can finesse the details of a conference then.
Okay, see ya.
May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Oh, actually worked. Nice. Now I gotta speak to Auntie.
Be the statistical exception to the
Damn, I'm so surprised. Did I not know that 2 simple points in my speech would actually revert the conversation like that? Now back to here, right? The claim, right? Man, I don't like that how even though all this here is optional, it still shows up in like my optional list instead of just like pointing me in the right direction automatically. I don't mean to sound like I need my hand held the entire time. It'd be nice if the game would just like once I finish an objective, the game points me like, okay, go here next, instead of showing me the main stuff that I have to do later. So is the archive like the ending of this game? Because it kind of feels like, because the Order and Auntie's Choice, those are two massive organizations. So if I need their help as an option, there's got to be some really big mission here. So I'm wondering, is archive the last thing I have to do before the game ends? I can just fast travel.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages.
You look
A thing of
unfortified.
legend to be handed
Getting enough
down
of
for a
those
modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's choice.
Well, hello again. I hadn't expected to see you so soon, without the job done. What can I do for you?
Because they've definitely come back just to see you.
Do I talk to you guys?
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's Choice.
Hold on, wait. Wait, who did I go to? I go here, right? Somewhere here.
If you have business here, don't let me keep.
You look befuddled. Or perhaps that's just your normal expression.
Hold on. Speak to Auntie. Raise the possibility of the Order and Auntie's Choice work together with the head of Auntie's Choice. Speak to Ruth. Okay, I already spoke to Ruth. Right? And the next up is speak to Auntie. But where's that? Auntie Cleo's office. Authorized personage only or required a quest to final lesson. Do I have to do the other quest in order to get up there? These guys over there? Report to the head office thingy. Okay, so how do I do that mission then? Finding the resolution to the strikes that are disrupting the product refinement center on Protectorate. Oh my gosh, a whole different planet. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I forgot that I've already talked to them to accept the mission. I thought I didn't have to do it, but I guess I do. Yeah. It is what it is. Now I gotta go back and do something else. Man, it'd be sucky if I come to find out that after doing this, I didn't have to do it. Okay, where is it? That way. Can I fast travel there? Sort of. Close by. Close enough. Man, I just realized I've been playing for almost an hour now, and there's been quite literally no action, just going back and forth on where to go next. I'll kill some wildlife. Maybe that'll be some cool action there. Not really. They're pretty weak.
You know, I reckon half the corpses in here end up as Raptidon chow. Yes, and I spent some time as a Raptidon training assistant.
Man, I really wish there was a skill point to run faster. I'd invest practically half of my points in there by now. Just to zoom around really fast. There's gotta be a zoomer item I can just ingest and just go faster. Oh, leveled up. Nice.
Ain't this a sight? Class consciousness in action.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
Yeah, what's going on?
We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves.
You just found out? How'd you learn that?
Dunbar, one of our level 3 packers, explained it to us. He's got a new coiffured friend who's helped us understand the workers' plight of, our politeness or something.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so leave conversation. Is that where you're striking? Your plight's going unacknowledged?
We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, that ain't right. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn overseer, I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs.
Well, I've been sent to help, so I'm going to head inside and try to get this resolved. What if I said I'm here to forcibly ensure you see things the overseer's way? I'll try to help, see what I can do.
I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor. That's right, folks! Keep the chanting going! I can see the overseer up above!
With no rest and no downtime, we just take retreat time!
Oh, found a way.
I think frustrations don't normally involve, an actual vet.
Now, question. Am I allowed to be in here? Is this a restricted area? I just want to talk. I don't want to kill. Is that a side entrance? It's not. Okay, just a box. What is this stuff? I don't need it, but I want it. I'm gonna take it. Ooh, nice trauma kits. Whoa, what is that? Steel twinned combat assault rifle. Yeah, so a little while ago, while doing side quests, I did find a combat assault rifle, so those look pretty cool. It's like one of those more modern-ish weapons. Though, by modern, I mean like kind of like a Modern Warfare, Call of Duty type weapon, but they're futuristic looking. Kind of look like Outer World style. Oh look, I'm on there right now. This is it. So that's a better version. Twin compact. Cool.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool.
Then be a nice boss. Okay, well, I'm here now. Tell me what you know. Something tells me you already looked like that before you were behind schedule. Who would have to shoot in the face to get this place working again?
Some ne'er-do-wells, have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to making demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
I guess so. Okay, alright, how do we do that? They're damn lucky to be able to dedicate their lives, question mark. Yeah, we also need to yoke and whip them and build giant statues in Auntie's honor, too. How do we do that?
You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
Oh, it requires a negotiator. What's clear is that it was the actual Auntie's Choice executives that sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work.
Okay, well, clearly I don't have the speech or skills to talk her into a positive resolution, so you got guards, why not just crack a few skulls?
My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. We've only got a few guards, and they've got a lot of skulls. Plus, they may have made mention that if a ruckus starts, they'll make sure it includes me. So we're apt to try a parley first. That is, my team insists. They're very protective. They, cherish me. Yes, they cherish me.
What do I do to get them back to work? And who exactly said they'd make sure it includes you?
They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer. Dumley? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
And what does his leader want?
I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
Yep, Crystal.
Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can try to do my best. Greg safe key. Who's Greg? Griggs. In the meantime, we're sending a disruption ambulator to untangle your bungling. Pray they can sort it out, or your next assignment transfer will make you wish you only had the cankers again. You have gained blackmail material. I did. Can I talk to her again, or does it not matter?
They should be after blood.
Let me see.
Welcome back, Amelia. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand? Well, be quick about it.
Oh. Oh, safe key. Wait, hold on. I have the safe key, so will it matter if she sees me opening with the key? I'm gonna save just in case. Okay, yeah, it does matter. Just wanted to make sure. So I guess I'll just see if I can do it later when she's not in the room. No need to get all growly. I did nothing wrong, not yet. What is this stuff? Ungen the machine with pure brawn. Nice. I did it, I fixed it.
Heads up, make some space. We've got a sanctioned non-employee.
We don't want to make
coming
demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans.
No more peeing in bottles and cans. Is this corporation a parody of Amazon? Because I feel like that feels like a very in real life Amazon complaint.
I can see the overseer up in her office.
If you won't let us sleep right, you can't charge us for stimulants. With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for a Adrena time.
That's right, folks. That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going.
Where's Dunbar?
I can see the overseer up in her office. The work definitely making her miserable.
Pay with only work 12-hour day.
Oh, there you are.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
So all this is your fault.
Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
I could probably kill you. Hold on. By breaking up this strike like we used to on Earth with sledgehammers. With threats maybe on beatings, maybe of murder, maybe of burying you to death.
We've anticipated such brutish tactics and got our defenses staged accordingly. You may have noticed the various folks in armor poised around the landing. That ain't by accident.
I can shoot bombs. I think I can take care of a couple guards. Attack, I see. Well, I guess I'll start by murdering them. Then we'll see how you feel. Just them, right? Not the people complaining.
Let me know when you need a stretch. I'm the one you need to worry about. You lot couldn't hit the broad side of a frame.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Jesus Christ, what just happened? Hold on. That was not fair. Another chance. Who's next?
Anyone else here, medic? I don't have time to kill. Only you.
Sorry, didn't want to do this, but you forced my hand. I need to talk to somebody important, and you're stopping that.
Commander.
Okay, please. We'll get back to work. Just please don't hurt us.
Now, let this be a lesson to you. When you buck the system bucks back.
We're sorry. We'll get back to work now. Right now.
There, easy peasy. It is what it is. I now work for Anti-Choice because I want them to help me out on the archive. So this is what needs to happen. Also because I was dumb enough to not give myself enough skills to appropriately... Oh, look at that. Now I just gave up instantly. That's funny. To appropriately diffuse the situation without violence.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
Alright, cool. That's all I need to hear. Oh, now you're gone. Now you're gone, which means... my bits. I earned it. Now, where's my ship? Okay, so it sounds like I did need to do this in order to please the workers, the executives. So now maybe I'll have the right to talk to Auntie. Okay, now I'm gonna fast travel back over there. Super simple. Again, funny enough, I could have just skipped all this and just do the archive myself, by myself. Which is probably the hardest thing to do. Maybe.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
I did it. You tell me.
Oh, you're looking for a performance review? Well, that's easy. You stopped the stoppage, completed your work. Our employees are back in the factory.
You were a little more murdery than we normally like to see, but results are results, and you got the job done.
Your instincts are every bit as good as we were expecting. Keep up that kind of go-getting, and you'll absolutely be going places.
Anything else you'd like to report? Now that's the compelling attitude we love to see in an ameliorator. Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities. Attitude like that will take you far around here. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Okay. So, I still have to keep doing more stuff for them. And all this is just to talk to Auntie. Okay, so I looked it up online and I found a thread of other people that's having the same sort of situation that I'm having, where they're not really sure what to do next when it comes to who to talk to who, what quest to do what, to talk to the leader of who's who. And in my specific situation, I guess I'm supposed to do the executive's quest line until I'm done, and then I get to talk to Auntie Cleo, which kind of makes sense thinking about it now. Alright, so I'm going to end off right here, and I think hopefully by the next video, I finish off the quest line and talk to Cleo at the same time, and hopefully I can combine all of that with maybe doing a truce between the Order and Cleo. And if it doesn't take too much time, then maybe I can like fit in the archive mission in there if it's not too long. Not sure how long all that's going to take, but we'll see when I get the next video. Alright, that'll be it for this one. I'll see you next time for some more Outer Worlds 2. Bye.